Harambe YouTube, it is Charles here, and today I'm going to talk about a book that, it's drawn a lot of attention for all of the wrong reasons, but I really enjoyed it, and I've been looking forward to it, and, it's Red Hood, #1, and I'm going to start off by saying it's very well written. I am not going to give a detailed breakdown of this book because of circumstances between the writer and DC Comics and things said on social media. Red Hood #1 is the first, last, and only issue of this series because the rest of the books have been canceled. Stores are going to be getting refunded for the pre-orders of the books after this. They're not going to ship any #2s or nothing past #1. And if stores cannot get rid of the #1s, they're actually going to buy them back from what I've read. And so, yeah. If you're a Red Hood fan, get it while you can. It may be too late. But despite the controversy, it was a very good read. I'm not going to give too many details because, like I said, this book is it. So if I give you details, you have no reason to go to the store to check it out. But I will give you my general impression. The first thing that really stood out to me was the writing. This book is set in New Orleans, and the thing that I really liked about it is that I knew it was New Orleans. Not because there was a big, panel telling me it was New Orleans, or because of the architecture, which you see bits and pieces of, and more and more as the book goes on. But from the dialogue, the way that the people talked, the words that they used, that regional dialect was really written in well and naturally by the author. And they set up this mystery of a mystery villain who is harming police officers, via possibly telepathy. And so Red Hood is on the case. We get some glimpses of, his past and why he ended up going to New Orleans after his last battle with Batman over the Joker. I actually have that issue where Batman is trying to save the Joker, and Red Hood is not having any of it. And I guess after that, he went to New Orleans. And then as the book goes on, you get to see more of the architecture, and we even meet a local hero or masked person called Royale, who is written very, very New Orleans, written very, very Southern. And even their mask has, I'm not going to try to pronounce it, but the Saints logo and that decorative design that you see all over New Orleans. I think it's called the Fleur de something. I don't know. But when you see, I'm talking about, his mask has that on it. And also Huntress makes appearances in this book as well. The action doesn't pick up until, I would say, a little bit over halfway through the book, but it is graphic, and it is very well written. The panels are very exciting, and it makes logical sense. Very, very well written, and the art, you can tell it fits in the Batman universe, yet it stands out. And it has its own flavor, you could say. I think that it's a shame that things outside of comic books have affected the availability of this and has really stopped this from continuing because the groundwork was there. The story was there. You had a cliffhanger that didn't feel cheap. It left you anticipating but not feeling ripped off. And we're not going to find out what this writer had in store for us with this story. Hopefully they can find somebody else to bring us another Red Hood story, because I've really been wanting one. And I guess I think that it's a shame when political things, especially in non-comic book things, affect the art. This is supposed to be, at least for me, comic books are an escape from monotony, from the ever-present pain I have from my disability. And to see the ugliness of the world affecting something that, is my escape. And, I'm not going to touch on the situation because that's not what this channel is about. But I wish they could have come to a better conclusion than what happened. And this book has a very strange distinction. It was released last Wednesday, went on shelves last Wednesday, and by Wednesday night, it was canceled. So, it had a shelf life of half a day. So anyway, you guys, be easy. That's my thought on Red Hood #1 from 2025. If you can get it while you can. Especially if you're a Red Hood fan, because I feel like the vultures and the people wanting to take advantage of us true comic fans are probably going to use the attention and controversy to buy up these books and put them on eBay. And I'd much rather see them in the hands of collectors. So you guys be easy. I'll see you next time. Until then, keep reading them books. I will. I'm out.